Okay. So get him on that side, Andrew, inside my full guard. Okay. So the full guard.
You can see better from here.
So number one is I understand that most of the people will try and pass my guard to their left hand to my right side. So one of the concepts I have to stay there is that when they're inside my full guard is I'll put that leg on top. If that's generally the leg that they're trying to put down and it's locked into position, wherever I find it's underneath, it gets broken down really easy. So when I play full guard, I always put my right leg on top of my left leg, and I try and cross my toes as well. So it's not just this, I try and cross my toes. So it's kind of like I've got a double lock. So I try to separate it, it's harder to do. So first things, full guard with my double lock. Once again, understanding that my partner will generally try to pass to my right, to the left. So first thing I do is, instead of dealing with this, I need to deal with the posture. I'm going to pull forward. This means it's harder for my partner to move his left hand to pass the guard because I've got the weight. Every time that he does, it gets broken down. Right. So what I see a lot of people do is I try and get hold of this. The downfall about it is that even if I'm strong from here, he's still got the ability to manipulate, swing his hands through, over, under, grip, fight. Yeah, you know what I mean? So he's in a far better position to control me. So number one thing is what it is. I always go here. I call it fishing. So if you guys have rolled with me before, the first thing I do inside, I go fishing. So what it does, it means that it's harder for my partner, right, to start to move the leg. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to extend my body. I'm going to pull my elbows to my chest. I extend my body. I'll pull my elbows to my chest. My hand comes over and I get hold of this. So first things first is he has, right? So he has to deal with this. And I've got access. That's pretty much my entire game, right? That's my entire game. So the Ezekiel chokes, if I get it, it's a bonus, but I want that because I understand that he can't pass the guard if I have to overlock on the arm. So I go fishing, and I extend my body, my arms together. I do is I bring my hand over and I get a grip. As he flies here, he has to push off, come around, and hold the arm, so I've still got the collar and the arm. Really easy, nice easy concept behind that. How's that for
Wonderful.
Thank you. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Ian, come over here, please. So you're on your knees inside my full guard. Just walk around a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, so full guard. They call it a full guard. It's only full's going to play in it. Okay, so once again, I understand that my partner, as a general, will want to pass my guard to that side here. If I go to grip fight, he can grip fight as well. So what I try and do is I try and go fishing, and I put posture. This isn't as strong if I'm even, so I extend my body and put my elbows in, and you'll find that this breaks him down. So what I mean by extending body, all I'm doing is I'm kicking and raising my hips to make it longer. So I go fishing, kick, stand, pull down. My hand comes over, I get hold of it first of all, fingers in. So if he doesn't deal with this, I'll get my Ezekiel choke. So as he goes to deal with it, he has to post, that allows me to get the hand. So now the only way he can pass the guard is to his right hand side, which generally isn't that good. I can now start to cycle, start to set up all of my traps. Okay, let's try that guys. 1, 2, 3. So this is a concept that I guess it's called unconscious competence. What I mean by that, I was doing this and do this very successfully, but I was kind of unaware of I guess how I was doing it and the impact that it had on my partner. And it wasn't until I saw this video up on the I don't know, social media something, and the guy was saying, oh, you know, like this is invisible sweep and blah 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 blah, and I was like, oh, I'll do that anyway. So yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. So message him and said, take that down, I'm going to sue you. No, I didn't really. Okay. So for me, Andrew gets his grips, and he's got his strong grips for passing, which means that I'm having a lot of issues here as far as breaking him down. So even if I move backwards, he's got his strong grip. Does everyone understand that? So if my elbow's out, right, I can't move that way because my elbow's in the way. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put my elbow under. and I'm trying to get my hand on the inside of his arm, not on the side of the arm. So I need to do a little pull and here. So this is the part, and all it is what I call a disruption. So he's quite comfortable here, so he's got the ability to do what he wants to do. So what I'm going to do is my right knee comes forward, I'm here and start to pull, and this is how we start to change the base of the game. So if you guys have been in my guard before, this is kind of one of those low little instructions. So on the side I'm here is here. What I do, I keep my legs closed. So my right knee comes forward, my left knee comes here. So this is a little bit of a disruption. So I already know that he's got the weight here. So as he gets weight, I simply push it. I get my control. The general rule is that his arm's going to get caught underneath. From here, it starts to set up all of my flower sweeps and things like that as well. So this is really hard to teach. If I go the opposite way, right? So if I go this way, he can right? He's got the ability to pass the guard. So it's not a sweep, right? So get out, it's not a sweep, it's just conceptual to stop him from passing, and I guess it's like a disruption to the thing. So he's quite comfortable from here. So I go here, this. Thank you. And it just gives me that little bit of a pause. I generally go to the outside now, and he'll either do one of three things. That's the most common reaction. Cool, no dramas. I walk down. I get what I want anyway, right? So I've got the leg, I've got the arm, extend, here's your arm bar. Option number 2 is I do the disruption, break him down. He keeps his arm in my armpit this time and pushes away. So as he pushes away to get the space, right? So this means that I don't open my legs up, I swim under, take the cutting arm bar. If he doesn't do anything like I disrupt, he's here, cup over nice and deep. The hardest part on this one is I see people try and slip him sideways. I put all his weight on top of me so that his arm's buried underneath me. Kick it, come on top. Once you're on top, is keep the pressure sideways. So if he tries to re-roll me, it's really hard. If I keep the pressure here, he's going to get that re-roll. So it's really important about that little pressure. Okay, so slow motion. Once again, how did that? You felt that? You understand? Yeah. So from here, right, it's that. With a hip bump, what it is, this thing comes forward, so I'm really disrupting the shoulders to pull. If I can, that's kind of what I'm after. And I'm on the side, driving in, so that'll carry me to the mat position. Thank you. Ian, from here. Okay, so Ian's inside my full guard, and he's got good posture and good balance. So the hand and the hand. So if I'm trying to break my partner down, I already understand. So my hand comes under, I do a hip bump, and it's underneath the arm. Got it? This means that it's hard for him to put the weight down. What I do is I kick it down, so my right knee comes forward, my left knee can hold. So from here, as he pushes up, overhook. We're in the game. So as he gets posture, from here, okay, cross, extend, armbar, rescues the arm. You've got so many options from here. So the part that I want you guys to concentrate on is, once again, as it's got good posture, grip, rows hips under, left leg goes backwards, right leg comes forward, tip, cup. And that's pretty much what you're going to get. I'm on the side, so we try to re-roll. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. And this is something that, from Andrew's point of view, that if I'm Andrew's point of view, people listening, I find this quite annoying. And I generally almost overreact to it, which is kind of what I want. So I already know that from this position, Andrew wants to break my guard down by using his left hand to control my leg. Is that right? Yeah, this hand is fast. So if I go to this hand here, what happens is when I start to pull it, it's giving him an asset. And the reason being, he can circle his hand over my arm, pin it down, and now I can still do exactly this, you know, and it's like I'm stuck in this position. So one of the things that I dislike, that I find annoying, is when people do this to me and they go two hands. Now, everyone kind of goes, oh, I'll just swap hands and go to the other leg. But down from about once his hand crosses over, it favours him. So what I find from my point of view, when someone, and I don't like to go on my leg, when they're here, I go two hands. And I kind of just and I keep the tension. So they're gonna try and this is when we start to get. So I find this becomes almost like a seated row strength battle. But once I kind of get the arm across the body, right, and this is a concept that I found really interesting. The more that I pull here, I can't pull any further because I'm not doing an upright rock. My arms can't go any further. So this is the limit that I have. But he's got all this what I call power zone. We can recruit lat, shoulder, yeah. So I end up coming, So what I found was really interesting was this. That. So I've got really good to start across and under, then trying to do that battle. Imagine if I've done some previous pull down, you're like, oh. So what I found was like, you get to close guard, I'm here, I'm like, yeah, no. And what? Hit right, boop. Cool. Now we're in the game. And I've done this so much better than Kabila. Okay. Well, no, and you watch. Even in that video that I put up, the guy had that, and I was doing that for like two or three times. I just went, have the arm, right? You know, you're on the wrong side. So I said, if I get to here, and I use this side, so the same side. If I pull here, he can swim over, get the control. Now my arms pull. He's had that arm pinned down here with their knees on it. And it's really like you say, oh man. And then, you know, they lift up the elbows, they get arm bars. So what I do is says, my arm goes across, I get a cross grip. Now, this is that thing where I go, ha ha, and he goes, no way, pulls back. I go, no way, pulls back to get this battle. Where I find it sense, once we're here, I go, hip bump, cross, pull forward. And that's pretty much.
That's supposed to happen.
That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
It wasn't big enough.
No, well, you don't have an option. So for me, right, because it does two things. I fold the body in half, I bring the shoulder forward, and I can recruit my major muscles, my legs. So 2 on 1, hip up, push it, legs, push. And I find this, it's a really cool little option to start to attack. Okay, 1, 2, 3.